Hey guys, welcome back to Camille's Corner. So, y'all, I want to talk about Chris Brown and Tyga today. More so, Chris Brown. So, the both of them are in the news and not for anything positive. So, I'm gonna admit that I'm not a fan of Tyga. I can't really point to any song of his that I actually like. But I have mixed feelings about Chris Brown. I'm a fan of his music, but he does have a checkered past, so I feel kind of guilty for liking his music. We all remember that infamous 2009 incident where he assaulted Rihanna, and he has a string of arrests and a whole bunch of legal issues on his record, but I think the Rihanna incident is the major reason why a lot of people don't like him. So anyway, Chris Brown and Tyga worked on a song with Marshmello called Light It Up. And that came out recently. I like the song, it's alright, I can twerk to that, but not everybody's liking the collaboration. There's this Scottish band called Chvrches, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly because it's spelled with a V instead of a U. So if I got that wrong, it is what it is. But the group posted a message on social media basically bashing Marshmello for working with Tyga and Chris Brown because of their history with violence. The group posted, "We are really upset, confused, and disappointed by Marshmello's choice to work with Tyga and Chris Brown. We like and respect Mello as a person, but working with people who are predators and abusers enables, excuses, and ultimately tacitly endorses that behavior. That is not something we can or will stand behind." And well, y'all know it wouldn't be Chris Brown if he didn't clap back. So he clapped back saying, "Bunch of losers. These are the type of people I wish walked in front of a speeding bus full of mental patients. Keep groveling over your own insecurities and hatred. I'm black and proud. And I know it hurts that you guys are struggling with life or peace, so you are forced to see my success. You aren't even number two. Remember, second place only means you lost first. Ta-ta, good day, peasants." I can't. Chris Brown is petty as hell, yo. So now Tyga and Chris Brown fans have jumped in and they have just been dragging this group and its lead singer. Her name is Lauren Mayberry, and y'all, they have seriously been dragging her. They have just been doing the most. They've been threatening her and calling her names. Some people have turned this into a race issue, saying that she's only calling out Chris Brown because he's black. And I don't know if I believe that, because from the little bit of research that I did, I see that Lauren Mayberry has voiced her opinion on people like Harvey Weinstein and Woody Allen and Roman Polanski, all these white folk who have been embroiled in their own sexual related scandals. So I don't think this is a race thing. But now she's saying that she has to move because of all the hate she's been receiving. So I have a few thoughts on this, y'all. First, let me just admit that I didn't know of this group before this story. It's not really my style of music, but I kind of get what they're saying. I mean, Chris Brown in particular, he doesn't have a very good image. So it's like, should we be supporting somebody like him? Or has he been forgiven for that Rihanna incident? Because it seems like people have moved on and they're over it. And it seems like people have just put that aside. So do we all accept that he just learned from his mistakes and move on too? Or do we cancel him altogether? Because people are really quick to call for any celebrity who does some shit to be cancelled. I'm wondering, how has Chris Brown's career managed to survive all the shit that he's been involved in? So I do understand where Chvrches is coming from, and I agree, but I just find it odd that this group is speaking out now. I mean, Chris Brown has worked with a lot of people over the years, even in the midst of all his legal drama. He's worked with Lil Dicky, he's worked with Omarion and Future and DJ Khaled and a whole lot of people. And I've never heard this group criticize any of those other artists for working with him. The same with Tyga. Tyga has worked with Nicki Minaj and a whole bunch of other people. And I didn't hear this group speaking out about that, but now they're speaking out because Marshmello has worked with them. So I don't get it. I mean, if they want Chris Brown and Tyga to be cancelled and not accepted in the industry, why did it take them this long to speak out when both Chris Brown and Tyga has worked with bigger artists in recent years? What is so special about Marshmello working with them when they've worked with a whole lot of other people? I don't know. I just don't get that. So maybe it is a race issue after all, because it's like they have no problem when all these urban artists work with Chris Brown and Tyga. That's cool to them. But the minute a white DJ who they worked with and they have actual respect for, the minute he jumps on a song with Chris and Tyga, it's a problem. So I just feel like that's a bit hypocritical. If you're championing a cause to have somebody cancelled from the music industry because of their history of violence and abuse, then keep that same energy all across the board, not only when artists that you personally like and support work with them. So that's why I can't take this group seriously, because you can't be socially conscious only when it suits you. Because it's like they're saying it's okay for all you black and urban artists to work with Chris and Tyga, but not Marshmello. Now, keep in mind, y'all, that all of this happened days ago and it's still going on. Chris Brown fans, they're still dragging this girl all over social media. So she's posted a bunch of messages that she received in her inbox, and they're way too graphic for me to put in this video. Like, people are saying she should be raped and all kinds of vile stuff. And a lot of people are arguing that Chris Brown served his time and he should be allowed to move on. So people are really pissed off. In any case, I think the death threats that this girl is receiving, all that stuff is a bit too much. I mean, people do way too much to support celebrities. I mean, I have celebrities that I like and support, but I would never find myself sending anybody death threats over them. That's crazy. Now, as if this wasn't crazy enough, y'all, Justin Bieber is also rushing to Chris Brown's defense, and he's saying that Chris is on the level of Michael Jackson and Tupac, and he should be given respect. So Justin said people will only want to show Chris love after he's dead and gone. But I'm gonna need Justin to have a seat, because he's not acknowledging the reasons why Chris Brown is viewed the way he is. I mean, yes, he's talented and yes, he's charismatic, but he is also a very problematic person, and he alone is responsible for the image that he has. So whether people choose to forgive him for his past mistakes or not, that's up to them. And since we're talking about rappers and their legal drama, y'all, I want to talk about this mess that's going on with Offset for a little bit. This one I can't agree with at all. So Offset is in some hot water for smacking a guy's phone out of his hand, y'all. It's so stupid. Right, so he was apparently shopping and a fan started filming him and he got pissed off and he just smacked the phone right out of the guy's hand.
What up, Offset? What up, Offset? What up, Offset?
So the guy went and filed a police report and a warrant was issued for Offset's arrest. And y'all, when I heard this, I was like, seriously? Because if I'm going about my business, shopping and not bothering anybody, and somebody just starts filming me, I would be pissed off too. So just forget the phone. I would have smacked him right upside the head or something. But seriously, I feel like people forget that celebrities are humans and they want privacy from time to time too. And I couldn't be a celebrity. I just couldn't do it, because not being able to go out in public and just take a walk in the park or any of that, you can't do any normal stuff without people just feeling entitled to your space. And I mean, a lot of celebrities have spoken out about that. Justin Bieber caught a lot of flack for refusing to sign autographs and stuff and just asking to be left alone in public. And Eminem even put that in a song, saying that he can't even take a shit without people lining up outside the store for an autograph.
I can't take a shit in the bathroom without someone standing by it.
So it would be frustrating. And I mean, people say that's the price that you pay for fame, and it's the fans that made you rich and famous, so you owe your fans and all of that. But I don't think celebrities owe their fans every minute of their time. And people need to realize that these people are human, and being bombarded everywhere they go, that has got to take a psychological toll on them. So I don't blame Offset for lashing out like that. But I mean, he has to be smarter. You're a celebrity. If you breathe too hard, there's somebody lining up to sue you, because everybody's looking for a payday these days. So you can't allow yourself to lose your temper like that. But I think having him arrested and jailed over this it's a bit overkill. Just replace the damn phone and keep it moving. I just think this is all really frivolous to go to jail over. And now Offset is saying that the phone wasn't damaged and he believes that the guy is trying to extort him to get money. And I'm leaning towards that theory as well, but Offset, come on, you did smack the guy's phone out of his hand, so the least you can do is buy him a new one. And take this as a learning experience that even though you might get mad sometimes, you can't lash out at everybody, because you're the one with a lot to lose, not them. So, like I said, y'all, I could never be a celebrity because I would be in the police station every other day for fighting somebody. So just respect people's space. If a celebrity is out at an event or something like that, I would say, sure, try your luck. Go approach them for an autograph or for a photo or whatever. But use your judgment. If you see somebody out with their kids or they're shopping or they're jogging in the park or something like that, then chances are they want to be left alone. I'm not saying that a celebrity shouldn't engage with their fans. I think they absolutely should, but the fans should recognize that it gets draining and tiring and annoying at times and respect that you're not entitled to these people's time. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Do you agree with Chvrches criticizing Marshmello for working with Chris Brown and Tyga? And do you think it's time people move on from the Chris Brown Rihanna assault incident? And what do you think about Offset being in legal trouble over smacking a guy's phone away? Should he go to jail over it? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Bye, guys, and thanks for watching.